kids! Today for Show and Tell, I brought my Soldano Astro-20 amplifier. This is the latest all-new design from Mike Soldano, and he released it about a year and a half ago. I picked it up about a month and a half ago, and since then, I've had a chance to use it in the studio, a grocery store, a winery, a grill, a pub, a beer garden, a roadhouse, a grove, a yard, and a couple amphitheaters. And whether I was playing in front of 10 people or 10,000 people, this little 26-pound, 20-watt monster delivered. Classic Soldano tube DNA, coupled with contemporary digital features. Can this amp possibly be the ultimate amp for the modern man? That's the question we're going to tackle today on Ray Plays Guitar. Let's get into it. So how did I happen upon this amp? Well, like usual, it starts out on Facebook Marketplace. I saw this 1x12 cabinet with a greenback. The guy was only asking $100 for it. I click on the listing, read the description, only to find out he's actually got two of these for $100 each. I messaged him right away. I got lucky, and I got the cabinets. The guy said he was bombarded with messages after that. Of course. $100 for the speaker and the cab greenbacks? Yeah, no-brainer. So anyway, brought them home, put my Sir Badger 30 on top of it, plugged them in, they sounded great. And usually I don't really care about mismatched stuff, but for some reason, this really bothered me. Having the gold piping and the black and gold amp head with the white piping on the cabinets just wasn't happening for me. So, what's the solution? I have to get a new head, right? I was thinking about maybe getting the updated Sir Badger 30. That would look a little better with these cabinets. But if I'm going to spend the money, might as well get something different, right? So yeah, I basically got this amp on looks. The black head with the white logo looks really sweet on top of these 1x12s with the white piping. When I decided to get one of these, no retailer locally had one in stock, of course. So I put it out into the universe, looked on Facebook Marketplace again, and lo and behold, this one pops up. Super cheap. For just a little bit more than the price of an aux box, I got a whole amp that has IR capabilities. Woohoo! Yeah, so let's talk about the specs of this amp. 20 watts, 6V6 powered, it has four 12AX7s in the preamp section, it has 3 channels and 4 Galaxies. The Galaxies are basically different gain structures. We'll get into that in a second. When you come in here, it has a clean channel, dedicated clean channel. That's denoted by the green Galaxy light over there. And by the way, I'm playing my CP Thornton guitar, which has harmonic design pickups in here. It has a, this is a P90 actually. And then these are called Vintage Plus pickups, I think. Plugged straight into the Soldano. And that tune that you heard at the top of this video was all this guitar straight into that amp using the IRs. The clean tones were on the green Galaxy. The rhythm tones were on the red Galaxy. The guitar solo was utilizing the purple Galaxy. The dedicated clean channel has a bright switch. Off. A little brighter. A lot brighter. So you have a volume and a tone. And that's all you get. It stays fairly clean. This is a very high headroom clean channel. And it's a very, how would I describe it? I don't want to say plain, but it's just clean. That's all it is. There's not a lot of like sparkly overtones. However, it sounds great, especially when you add some reverb, delay, and some chorus. By the way, this amp doesn't have any reverb or anything. If you are hearing any reverb, that's coming from Logic. That's the clean channel. Let's go over to the first gain channel. You have a gain control here. And now we're in the blue Galaxy. I guess let's just explain the Galaxies right now. The green Galaxy is exclusive to the clean channel. Once you go over to the first gain channel, you can choose blue, purple, or red Galaxies. The way I have it set up, I have the second channel set to a blue Galaxy, with the gain set about at 2 o'clock. It's kind of a pushed clean. You back off the volume, it gets really nice and clean. Great for country, blues, rock and roll, Americana. Then you can kick out over same settings. Now we're just into the purple Galaxy. A little bit more gain, a little bit more focused bottom end. I love the way strats sound through this. It's like... And then I set up the third channel to run the red Galaxy. Sounds like rock and roll to me. This is one of those amps that's super easy to dial up a tone. It just sounds good, kind of no matter where you set it. So you have 3 channels and 4 Galaxies, and you can assign any of those Galaxies to either of the 2 gain channels, okay? So you can have, so the clean is always green, but then on the other 2 channels, you can have blue and blue with 2 different gain settings and 2 different volumes, or blue and red, or blue and purple, or whatever. Oh, and by the way, there's a 4-button foot switch. It's a MIDI foot switch, so you can control this with any MIDI device. So the foot switch on this amp is also programmable. The way that I'm running it is Footswitch number 1 accesses the clean green channel. Footswitch number 2, I have accessing gain channel number 1, which has the blue galaxy assigned to it. Footswitch number 3 also accesses gain channel number 1, but this time with the purple galaxy assigned to it. And then I have Footswitch number 4 accessing gain channel number 2 with the red galaxy assigned to it. So any of the channels can be assigned to any of the 4 foot switches. And the gain galaxies, the blue, purple, and red, can be assigned to either of the gain channels, making running this rig super versatile and customizable. And also you can assign IRs to all of those channels. And it comes with built-in IRs. There's 6 slots that you can store 6 different IRs on the head itself. But if you hook this up to the app that comes with it on your computer, there's more IRs that you can access that comes with the app. And then you can also load in your own IRs if you have those as well. Yeah, and the IRs, I used the IRs when we opened up 438 Special in Kansas. Just because it's a lot easier. They don't give us a lot of time to do anything. We barely got a sound check. We were lucky to even get a line check. And even on that huge system, it sounded fantastic. So the Galaxies are basically, you're just adding more gain. Green is the cleanest, blue is a little pushed, purple's even more, and then red, even more. On the back of the amp, what you got? You got all the speaker output configurations you can want. Has headphone output with an adjustable volume. And then it has the XLR balanced IR output. And no matter what Galaxy you're on, they tend to clean up really nicely, even if you're on the red Galaxy. Price on this amp is about $2,000. Brand new, but they're going for about $1,500–1,600 used. Well, that's a quick overview of my Soldano Astro-20. If you ask me, I think you should get one. I want to get another one. I absolutely love this amp. I think it's great. I can understand how it might not be for everyone. It is a different feeling amp, and it has a different kind of sound. I don't know what's going on in there, if there's like what kind of filtering is happening, but it's different. But I like it. It's only a 20-watt amp, so you can really crank it. You want to get the gains and the volumes above noon. Once you do that, the amp really starts to wake up. And another thing I noticed about this amp, it sounds way better in person than it does on any recording. It sounds great on recordings, but when you're in the room with it, it's out of this world. Well, that's the Soldano Astro-20 in a nutshell. Have you played through this amp? You got one of these? I want to know all about it. Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, share this video with your friends, subscribe to Ray Plays Guitar, hit that notification bell, but most of all, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. We'll see you next time.